So guys, for the vlog today, it's essentially going to be just once again a lot of whatever's happening for the day. Not too much training or nutrition going on for the most part, as I pick up my new dog today. Her name's Lady. She's a red tri Australian Shepherd, so most of my day is going to be orientated around her. I'll probably end up pairing this footage with some of the workout stuff that I do tomorrow, and then I'll run through kind of like my day of eating as well, so at least there's some sort of like educational content on top of essentially what's going to just be a dog vlog. And meet Lady. Hello. Hello. You are so damn cute. Let's go and get you set up in the shop, hey? See if you need to go to the bathroom first, and then we'll get set up in the shop. So cute. Hey, look how much is going on. All this new... Oh yeah. Full setup there. You want to dump our bag? Come on. Put our bag on the couch. We gotta pack orders. You have to start pulling your weight. Little missy. Hmm? You alright? Sorry. Did I make too much noise? Come on. Turn the computer on. Just listening to a bit of Hypecast while we run through packing some orders. She's already been fed. Now she's just zonked out. There's not going to be anything too crazy to vlog today. I'm just going through the normal morning routine of packing some of the orders. Then I've got to do some stock counting, and we also had the new shelving arrive. So, going to measure that out so then we can put it up hopefully over the weekend sometime. But that should be good because it'll give us way more shelving space, because at the moment, if you look out in the shop, you've got a lot of like casing custard sits underneath a lot of shelves and stuff at the moment. So, I mean, the store's looking like a bit of a crap fight at the moment. So this will give us a whole bunch of new shelving, and we'll be able to cut one of the boards up and put them on either side of the TV that's just here, and it'll make the shop look schmick. And then essentially we're going to move on to hopefully the front of the shop, and we're just doing more panels with signage and then some of the brand names and stuff like that on the front of the shop as well. So getting the shop looking good. It's been 3 years. Figured it would be time to invest in upgrading the storefront. Now back to Hypecast. Oh, so now it's Lady's lunchtime. I'm going to get my own lunch. And I've got like turkey mince, some kale slaw, and then I'm gonna bang out one of the old Walden's Farms dressings as well. I gotta move this giant bag of dog food out of the way now and get my food. And then she's been pretty good. She was went to the bathroom out on the grass. She slept for most of the morning while I was packing orders, and then she took a massive crap on the floor. Isn't that right? A massive crap on the floor. But puppies do what puppies will do, eh? I still got to try and figure out what her her toilet schedule is. But she took a massive fart, so I'm assuming that when she does that, to rush her outside. She just stares at herself in the Pinnacle mirror. Who's that? Alright, lunchtime. Just going to put up all the shelving today, cut this one in half, throw it on the back wall, either side of the TV, take all this stuff off, and then fill this wall with slat wool as well, so it'll give us way more room for the supps, and then also when like the hats and bags and all that kind of stuff come in, it'll look really good. So I'll walk through this process today, because I think that's about as exciting as it's going to get, and then we'll train this afternoon, but probably won't vlog that. So we're pretty close to having it completely done. Condo's putting up the last few screws now, or putting in the last few screws now. I'm here packing orders. This is how it looks. It's coming together alright. So we are finally done and dusted all the new slat wall shelf. So that is pretty much going to end this vlog. We've got a couple of Q&A questions that I'll go over to tie it up, and then we're going to head to the gym. But I won't vlog that one yet because I've got to kind of check with the gyms to see what the privacy issues are surrounding like actually vlogging and filming workouts in the gym. So that'll be future videos, but for now this ties out episode number 2. So I figured I'd fill the back half of this vlog with a Q&A, answering some of the frequently asked questions that we get in the shop, and hopefully if you're watching this you learn a thing or two. So one of the most common questions we get asked is what's the difference between the types of protein that we have available. So generally the most common one that is applicable to most people's circumstances is something like a whey protein blend. So something like Rule 1, something like Optimum Nutrition's Gold Standard Whey. It's a low carb, low fat, high protein blend, which is good for people that are trying to use it to build lean muscle, improve recovery, just increase your daily protein intake. Second to that, we have ones like Muscle Maker, and then you have like, you know, Clean Gainer, LBS, Serious Mass. There's a few different ones which are whey protein blends, but they're a gainer. So they'll have additional carbohydrates and fats for people that are looking to actually gain mass. So perfect for anyone who is like smaller, that's getting into the gym, they're trying to gain weight quicker, increasing their daily calorie content by using something like Muscle Maker. Next, you have the more kind of specialized types of protein. So you have your vegan protein. So for example, something like White Wolf Whey, the vegan Ghost, and then on the back wall as well, you can see we have more of our vegan proteins over there as well. Then you have ones like ATP No Whey and things like Collagen Pro, which are collagen peptides. So once again, very low carb, very low fat, but the main difference between these are they're dairy free. So if you're someone who is dairy intolerant and you don't want to use like a low carb, low fat whey protein because dairy doesn't sit well, then you would use something like No Whey. That way you can keep dairy completely out of the equation. Then you have your ones that are a little bit, once again, more specialized again. Protein Plus, which is a personal favorite of mine. It's a whey collagen blend. They use, whey protein blend. They use collagen peptides in there as well. So it's going to help with, once again, the recovery, but the collagen peptides will help with joint ligament care as well as hair, skin and nails, using like probiotics and prebiotics in that product as well. So it's a little bit more than just your general protein. So I have decided to set myself up on the old casting couch to answer another 2 questions to tie out the end of this video. It's probably going to be a short one today. I wanted to kind of focus on the frequency and then build up what kind of content I do based on the feedback of the people that are actually viewing the channel. So you can see Lady's not in the back there because I decided to leave her at home. So she gets used to being at home by herself with the other collie that we've got there, because she cries a lot at night, and it's been a lot. So hopefully she gets used to being at home by herself, and then through the night she's not as worried. But I've tried filming this clip a couple of times now. I'm in the shop by myself, so if someone walks in, I'm going to have to do this again. Hopefully, if you're watching this is the last time I've had to do it because it's in the actual video. So the first question I'm going to answer is, what is the difference between a pre-workout and a fat burner? So generally with those Generally with those 2 products, they both share an energy complex. So that energy complex is a caffeine anhydrous blender, naturally sourced caffeine and dynamine, some sort of nootropic blend. Sometimes it is, no stim at all, so whether it's low stim, high stim, moderate stim, whatever it is, they both contain an energy complex. They both can help with increase in energy, but the remainder of the formula differs a lot. So with your pre-workouts, it's much more performance-based. They'll use things that help with muscular endurance, like beta-alanine or Pico-2, help with muscular power, things like creatine or Elevate TP or betaine, use things that help with like blood flow, like citrulline or nitrosogene or something along those lines. So it's all performance based. It's to help you get the most out of your workout, essentially, whether that's like a strength training or whether it's MMA or running, whatever it is. Whereas with your fat burners, they're much more orientated around utilizing and shuttling body fat as a more efficient source of fuel for your workouts to actually help ramp up that fat burning process. So kicking things up like thermogenesis and lipolysis, so essentially just your body's ability to grab, utilize and shuttle body fat as a more efficient source of energy. The next question I'll go through, all these will be supplement related, by the way. I figured it would be easier to just keep it all supplement related, and then in future vlogs, if we do any other Q&A and people actually leave questions, then we can answer those. For now, it's just all the frequently asked questions that we get. The next one is, when would I utilize a greens powder, and should I utilize a greens powder? Because I feel like I eat a lot of fruit and veg. So in a lot of people's circumstances, it's probably more applicable to use a greens powder than it isn't. Not a lot of people eat fully across the spectrum, and a lot of people tend to stick to the same fruits and veg as they've kind of created a routine and habit, whether that's like a cooking routine, like they feel comfortable with preparing certain types of fruits and vegetables, or it's a taste thing, and they're not really eating across the spectrum and getting a wide enough range of micro-phytonutrients. The second thing is, a lot of the storage and farming processes that we have actually deplete a lot of our fruit and veg from the micro and phytonutrients that they should have, like when they're snap frozen, and a lot of the preservatives and sprays and stuff like that actually really destroys a lot of the micronutrient, phytonutrient value in the fruit and vegetables that we eat. So even though what is potentially calculated on how much a vitamin C in orange should have, by the time it actually gets to our hand, it could potentially have a lot less than that. So utilizing a greens powder is just a really good way to fill a hole in your diet if you find that you're not eating fully across the spectrum, or you want to just cover that base. In general, it's something that I use every single day anyway. And that is pretty much the 3 questions I was going to use to kind of tie out the end of this video as a frequently asked question, the 3 frequently asked questions that we get. If you have any questions you want me to answer in future vlogs, just leave them in the comments below. And then I'm just going to try and keep the vlogs way more lifestyle based, and any of the product reviews and stuff like that, we'll keep those in separate series. I don't know why I said series. Keep them in separate series. Have